Hey Virgo, and welcome to your Eclipse and Mercury Retrograde tarot reading. And I am so sorry that I'm running a little bit late on these. I actually got really sick, and then right after that I had some personal business that I had to attend to. So what this reading is going to entail is the energies from the Sagittarius full moon, total lunar eclipse that we just had, the Gemini new moon, annular solar eclipse that we are having, and then Mercury going retrograde right in between. So this energy really carries you through the rest of May all the way through June, and it's about truth coming to light so that you can let things go, so that you can be set free, so that you can evolve to the next thing. So it's like closing door, opening door, which happens through truth. So let's see what is happening for you guys, Virgo. Big changes, a lot of growth also around eclipse season, especially with Mercury going retrograde and Gemini and Sagittarius, you know, the lower learning and the higher learning houses. So a lot is to be gained over the next month. Okay, look at that. You've got Yod with the Destiny coming through, and you have Saturn with the Truth. Look at that. So these eclipses are going to be especially powerful and strong with bringing you truth, Virgo. And this is a general reading, so the truth that's coming to each and every one of your lives is going to be different. It could be just truths that you are realizing within self about your life, what you've been through. It could be truths of others. Okay, where have you been in the dark? Where have you been confused? What's been holding you back? That's most likely where this truth is going to come into play. And you know, it could go far beyond that as well. And Saturn is the lesson bringer, the karma balancer, right? And attached to Yod with the Destiny, you're in a cycle and you've been going through a lot of challenges, a lot of heavy stuff, learning and growing, and it might not have felt that way along this journey, but that's what's been going on. And now it's like through these eclipses and Mercury retrograde, you're clearing that part of your life. You're clearing that cycle. You're clearing out that karma and moving on into some really beautiful new energies. And every step of the way is correct. You are on your path of destiny, even if at times, Virgo, it has not felt that way. There's an assurance here that all is well and you're exactly right where you are supposed to be. And I know when the road is long and life has been hard, you know, it's like, really, this is where I'm supposed to be. Don't think just because things have been hard for, you know, quite some time that that's not going to change. It is. But you guys have been in this deep, like, period of growth and learning, expansion, with Saturn coming in heavy and hard. And that's not easy energy to deal with. Okay, look at that. Deception. Yep. Anywhere where there's been deception, darkness, shadow, it's all coming to light through these eclipses. And upheaval. This truth is really going to allow you to move beyond energy that feels very stuck in your life, where it's like no matter what you do, no matter what you try, you feel like you're spinning your wheels. You're not getting anywhere. That is changing, Virgo. I mean, we've got truth with deception. The truth shall set you free towards your destiny. And this upheaval, I don't feel as though there's just like some crazy bad upheaval coming in your future. Like, the upheaval happened in the past and you've been struggling with that. A lot of different changes, a lot of different challenges, and you've been working through that, and now you're coming to the end of that journey and you're seeing the truth of all things, including yourself, others, your path, your life, what it all means. So this is good. This is deep energy, Virgo. Let's pull some more cards. Okay, so we have Scorpio with timing, November, late autumn, 8 weeks, or 8 months. So A lot of this challenge started back during Scorpio season, as this is the card that's first coming out. And if that's not the case, this is just Spirit further confirming the intensity of the energy that you've been dealing with, because Scorpio is 8th house, which is a lot of shadow energy. Your emotional world gets rocked. Dark night of the soul energy. Really discovering yourself, your energy, your abundance, your assets compared to others, and having to share things and things shared being broken apart. Okay, so there's been a lot of that type of experience happening for you, and this is either confirming the timing of last year when this started to go down, or this is a confirmation of the intensity of what you've been going through. And with Scorpio, it is the phoenix rising from the ashes, and that's where you're at. You are all of this is falling away, and you're evolving, you're growing beyond it. And now we have water energy, a new emotional connection. Libra, balance energy, justice for Virgo. Fair and just in deed and word, supported and committed and balanced. So we like to see this card playing into this energy. And now we have Gemini energy, and this is some emotion energy. And now Mercury's retro in Gemini starting on the 29th of May, and I believe it goes till about like the 22nd of June. Don't quote me on that. I just know it for sure goes on the 29th, right in between the eclipses. The first one on the 26th, and then the second one on the 10th of June. And that's the Gemini new moon annular eclipse. And this is curiosity enchanted on the mind. So we do have a new emotional connection. So some Virgos out there, this is a new person coming into your world. Or it could have been you met this person last Libra season, Scorpio season, because those are back to back. And now this connection is about to finally go deeper. All right, and now we have the 11th house, house of Aquarius, social interactions, wishes, magic, 9 of cups. So you got Saturn coming through. Saturn just moved into Aquarius, all right? And that movement of Saturn into Aquarius is ultimately a positive thing for Virgo. And now you're going to start receiving that positive energy, your mind really opening up and expanding into new ideas, new thoughts, new ventures, new energies. And it's attached to that movement of Saturn into Aquarius. But also, Virgo, there's a lot that you are now beginning to fully understand about past connections. I feel for most of you, this truth is coming to light about relationships and self and your role within certain relationships. And you've been experiencing a lot of challenge in multiple relationships or one very specific connection. And it's been a journey. There's been a lot of deception, dishonesty, confusion, gaslighting, and all of that is ultimately leading you towards your own shadow work. And shadow work is ultimately which allows us to grow and evolve and transform our experiences and our lessons into wisdom, into strength, into empowerment. And that's where you're at right now. All of this that made you feel like you were just flapping in the wind or awash at sea, all of that is now starting to settle down, and it's like your eyes are opening and you're seeing the truth in all things. And I could tell you, Virgo, for me personally, there's been a couple of relationships in my past that really hung over my head with a lot of confusions and questions of why did this go down like that? Like, why did this person treat me like that? And, you know, after some time, during this, eclipse retrograde energy, a lot of truth has been brought to me about these connections, and it's been a huge eye opener. And I'm like, wow, I love when your life reflects so perfectly the astrology at hand, and I was just kind of blown away. And that's what I see for you guys, something that has really challenged you, hung in your heart, hard to move past, hard to heal from, hard to understand, finally, it's like you're there, the clarity comes in and it opens you up to new relationship. I don't see in this like a mending of past relationship, past connection. It's more like coming into the full understanding of those challenges in those relationships of the past, so that you can finally heal, expand, evolve, and open up to beautiful new connections. Okay, these two right here, the water energy with a new emotional connection, and then the Gemini energy, emotional energy, Six of Cups. This is a soulmate connection. And if this isn't romance, then this is like a new friend in your life. And you may have been really struggling with friendship or family relationship connections, okay? It's just definitely a new connection is meant to come into Virgo's life and is after the storm. And this person is going to be very curious about you, very enchanted by you, and vice versa. And you're going to be on their mind and they're going to be on your mind, okay? So there's a beautiful new relationship coming in for Virgo. This could happen in June, or this could be coming in like Libra season or Scorpio season, end of September through like mid-November. Okay, that could be when this new relationship is coming in. But nonetheless, here it is, and it comes after a cycle of some challenge in connections, and finally you are set free. And some of you could feel like you were over a person or over whatever this is represents for you specifically, but there's still something about it that haunts you or bothers you, and you're going to receive the information, or you're going to finally see the truth where you're able to let it go. And maybe for some of you, you thought this was the one that got away, and you're going to be like, wow, no, they're not. I'm so different. I've changed so much. That person would never be a good fit for me now because of who I am and the way I've changed, the way I've grown, the way I've evolved. And it's through the challenge. And also ending here with the 11th house, which is coming true. Instead of Saturn teaching you, okay, Saturn is going to now bless you for all of your hard work. So Virgo, it's like the truth is coming in and you're being liberated. You're being set free. You're able to let the past go. You no longer just feel confused. And new relationships, new connections coming in for you guys. Okay, we've got the star with Aquarius energy. And so you got that going on here with 11th house, the house of Aquarius. And remember, Saturn is currently in Aquarius. So that movement is such a blessing for you and is changing everything. And the star is, you know, the wish card, the light at the end of the tunnel. The hardest part is almost over, and that pairs nice, you know, with this energy of the 9 of Cups attached to that 11th house. So wish is coming true. It's going to get better, especially I feel as you move towards Libra and Scorpio season. Like everything's going to start changing now under these eclipses and this retrograde energy. But it's like the end destination, the completion of all of this takes place more in Libra or Scorpio season. Now we have the 6 of Swords. Yes, you're going to be able to move on from the past, especially with these new energies coming into your life. 3 of Swords. I like to see this sadness, hurt, pain. That's where this justice is coming in for you. That's where the energy is balancing for Virgo, is through this experiences and relationships that left you in this 3 of Swords energy. So that is beautiful, Virgo. All right, what do we have next? We have Judgment with Pluto. Now, Pluto is the ruler of Scorpio. We've got that Scorpio energy, and this is the ultimate completion of this cycle. What you have struggled with, what you have been through in these relationships, you're evolving beyond that. You're moving beyond that. And lastly, we have the 8 of Cups. Look at that. Walking away, letting go, and moving on to bigger and better. After quite the journey of struggle, sadness, some of you, there could have been some tower moments involved because we do have this upheaval over here. So definitely some tower moments could have been involved, because we do see where you were left in the energy of the Three of Swords. And you may have been really harsh on yourself, really judging yourself. What's wrong with me? Why did this happen? Why did this person treat me like this, or do this, or say this? And it wasn't because you are bad. You were just in a cycle with Saturn, walking with Saturn. And those are heavy, intense lessons. But those lessons bring about the most growth and evolution. And as you evolve beyond a cycle of heavy lesson, there is a period of flow, of harmony, of balance for you to catch your breath, right? And start on your new journey, your new path. And everywhere you've been is exactly where you were supposed to be, even if it didn't work out. Even if a person you feel was a complete waste of time, they taught you something, they left you with something, and you may felt like they left you with pain and nothing else, but that pain is about to transform under the truth coming to light for you, Virgo. And that ultimately sets you free and opens your energy up for new connections to come in that are sweet and kind. All right, let's pull you some more cards. Oh yeah, full moon energy, blue moon magic. I don't know. I check to see if we have any blue moons this year. I didn't look that far. I'm just into the eclipses right now, so check that out. And now we have more full moon energy, positive shift, and we have last quarter moon energy with acceptance. Okay, this is so perfect, Virgo. Last quarter moon, you know, that's when we're winding down and we're going to go back into the new moon, right? So this is talking about how you are completing this long soul cycle that you've been working through, and you're finally going to be able to come into a place of acceptance about the past, the people, and everything that happened. And there are beautiful shifts and blessings coming your way. Okay, and you don't see it coming. It's probably, and here's the best part about blessings. Sometimes when it's like you've been walking through the desert, you've been in the drought, it's just been tough, it's been difficult. When you finally reach civilization and you can have some water, it tastes so good, better than water has ever tasted before. And that's what I feel about some of these blessings. You're just going to receive them so deeply in your soul and cherish them, and just, oh, it just engulfs you because of how you feel denied or lonely or sad, on my own, in the dark, hurt, like why this, why that? It doesn't make sense to me, universe. I don't get this. And now all the missing pieces coming together, the truth coming to light, the truth ultimately setting you free, allowing the space for new connections to come in. But also there's some surprises that Spirit has in store for Virgos between now and Scorpio season. So it's not just the month of June for you guys. This goes all the way almost towards the end of the year of the way this energy is going to continue to change and transform. In fact, we move into our second eclipse season. I believe the first one is in November. So you're going to go through this big change with these eclipses and Mercury retrograde, and then you're going to wrap up the year with like a big, beautiful bow on top. And so much is going to be different for you and your life than what you've been going through. I feel more stability, comfort, happiness, abundance, relationships that are currently in your life. There's a strengthening and deepening to those connections. There's finally healing and release of relationships of the past that hurt you. And there's beautiful new souls coming into your world, Virgo. So you're at the end of a very long, hard journey. Your energy is balanced. Your karma is balanced, and it's time for a new cycle. So let's pull one final card. All right. What do we have here? Joy expands your life and be in service of love. Nice. You're going to be able to open up. You're coming into much happier vibes. And this be in service of love. This is where you are no longer guarded or you're no longer holding back. You're feeling fully, authentically you. And there's no fear in that because you've grown, you've evolved, you expanded. And so you're like, what I've been through, I'm never going through that again. And just so much joy is coming back into your world, Virgo. So this is a very positive message for you guys. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care.